In this video, we're going to focus on how we can put a title at the very top on the chart area while our scale is at the bottom. So to do this, we need to have first our boiler template, which you can find here on chartjs3.com getting started. This specific link you can find as well in the description box. Once you're on here, copy this chunk of code and you're good to go. Next, if you want to get the source code of this video and many others, check out my Patreon page and of course join the Discord channel. Got a question? Put it on there. So what we're going to do here is adding a title, and if you want to add a title at the very top, you will notice it will not work as we desire. So for example, here we have this. We're going to say here we want to have a title for the X scale, and then we're going to say your display set on true, and then we're going to say here the text will be bottom. If I save this, refresh, it will be at the bottom. We are not able to move it up unless we're going to say that the position of the scale is at the very top, like this. Position. I'm going to say a top, make sure that this is a string value, save, and there we are. But this is maybe not desirable. What if you would like to have a specific one here for the scale? So what we can do is a trick. So we're going to say this will be back to bottom, or the default position. What I'm going to do here is another trick. Going to say X number 2, so it will know that this is a second scale. So if I save this and then we say here first position top, and then we have to make sure we have a comma here, of course, or else we get an error. There we are. So now we have this scale here. We can hide that scale if it's not desirable. So that's a very easy item. We could say here, for example, the grid. We don't want to have any grid, so we say display false, save, refresh. Alright, so now you can see that the grid lines are not anymore double lined because they removed the upper items. We can see here, this here is like a border. We can remove that as well. We can say here border, say here display false, save that. There we are. The border is now lighter, or the grid line here is lighter. Let's remove this, or well, basically we can just say we copy the title here, put it in here, and we're going to say here this is top, save. There we are. However, we want to remove these labels here, so we can say here ticks, and then we say here display false, save, refresh, and now what we really have done is cosmetically hide the X scale at the very top, and that's it. We could do the same logic, of course, for the Y scale on the left and the right side. It works the same, except then position will be left or right.